Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In this video, I'm going to expand on my Super Combo LEGO store, which is this right over here. This is actually a 4-in-1 build. It includes my own MOC of a LEGO store, but combines the LEGO Iconic VIP set 40178, the MiniFigure Factory set 5005358, and the Microscale LEGO Branded Store set 403305. So it's a 4-in-1 super combo. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the dragon from the outside of this set, the 40145 set, and I'm going to try to incorporate it into my building. This is an exclusive set that's only available when a new LEGO store opens. And lucky enough, a new store just opened in Kuala Lumpur. And there aren't many LEGO stores, there are only 3 within a 20-minute drive of each other, so I understand why they needed a 4th. In any case, I managed to get my hands on this because I've never seen it before in any of the countries that I'm typically in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dragon, I'm going to add it to this building. I'm also maybe going to switch out this sign plate because I think the LEGO sign or logo looks better on a white tile. And I'm going to see what other parts I can cannibalize to make this a kind of a 5-in-1 set. So a super duper combo set. So let's get started. And here's my completed 5-in-1 super combo LEGO store. I've added in the dragon to the front facade of the building. I think it fills up the space very nicely and really fits the overall build, the colors, just the overall design, and just this asymmetrical look of the dragon as though it's coming out of the front of the LEGO store. I did make some changes, or minor changes. I switched out the LEGO tile, which I mentioned earlier, and I also removed the lights which are underneath the second floor because it looked a bit too cluttered. I also switched out these 2 bricks in my original design, the yellow, because I had no other colored bricks, but the yellow would blend in with the yellow bricks in the wall, so this blue really pops much better. I made the sidewalk more uniform because I found some 2x2 light grey tiles, and overall I think this really works. I think this looks like a really fun and iconic LEGO store, something you might find in an upscale shopping district or maybe even a Legoland somewhere in the world. But what are your initial impressions of the store? Do you think everything works and comes together? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, there are many people who have combined different sets together to form a combo LEGO store, but there are 2 elements which I think make my build a bit more unique. One is on the outside and one is on the inside. On the outside is this giant red Duplo brick. And the idea is this is a 3D sign for the LEGO store. And the reason I'm using a red Duplo brick is because to the minifigs in the LEGO city, this would seem like a giant oversized brick, while they'll be very used to seeing the regular bricks because that's what everything is built from. However, a red Duplo brick would seem out of place for them, so it'd be perfect for an oversized 3D sign. For those who haven't seen my previous video on this LEGO store, I'm going to give you an overview of the entire build, so carry on watching. You've already gotten a good look at the front of the store. Some things I like to point out: that's a 1x2 transparent column with round tiles inside. I think that works really well as kind of a design element for the front of the LEGO store. This entire section here comes from the Microscale LEGO Branded Store, so I incorporated that into the front facade of the build. This doorway also comes from the set, as well as these flags. All these colored bricks here and the roof design is original, and it came from my original LEGO Store MOC. And if we have a look all around, nothing too special about the sides, a bit of design. I added in some flesh brick to give a bit of just a design, and also so that I didn't use up so many white bricks. The back is fairly simple as well. There are 2 windows, and these windows originally came from the side of the Microscale Branded Store. And this roof, this was originally the front facade of the roof of the Microscale Branded Store, and I've turned it into the back. The ATM, which is also from the same set, I've moved it to the back because, of course, if you need to spend money on LEGO and you don't have a credit card, you need to draw some money, so that is accessible from the back door over here. So let's have a look at the top of the build, and then I'll show you the interior, and I'll show you that one feature that makes this build unique. Here's the top view of the roof of the building. This is a split roof design in the sense that this front part over here is permanent and doesn't move, and this section of the roof can be removed to access the second floor, and I'll show that to you in just a bit. There's an aircon compressor and an electrical junction box over here. Incidentally, if you're interested to learn how to build these builds or small builds as well as other mini builds for roofs, check out the link in the card above or in the description. First, I'm going to show you the ground floor, so I'm going to remove this entire second floor and roof, just like that, just like any modular building. The ground floor of this build is the retail LEGO store, and right there in the center, you can see the other element that makes my LEGO store unique from others, and that's this giant microscale Voltron. And I've taught how to build this particular Voltron, and you can check it out in the link above or in the description below. This is really the iconic central feature in the store, and there are many LEGO stores around the world which do feature a giant build of a Voltron. And the original idea was suggested by Aussie Adam, who suggested some kind of large central build, and I chose Voltron and I designed that figure. So I'm really happy with how that has turned out, and as you can see, it really works as a centerpiece in the entire store. The store itself, I feel, does encapsulate LEGO stores with the yellow and white tiles for the floor. And let's just have a look at the inside. And let's start with the pick-a-brick wall, and that's a really large wall. I combined the walls from the VIP set as well as the Microscale Branded Store. So I've got a giant pick-a-brick wall, which is really nice. Got a whole bunch of LEGO displays on the shelf, and that's for sale obviously, and a small bin over here with some collector minifigs. On this side, we have some decorations with the Ghostbusters HQ on the wall, and in this corner over here, that's basically the activity area for kids to build LEGO, and you get this at LEGO stores as well. In the center, we have a cash reception counter with a computer, a cash register, and some more LEGO sets for sale. This was originally part of the roof of the Microscale Branded Store, and I've changed it into a wall decoration. I think that works very nicely, and that's the LEGO on discount table right over there. And here we've got more display items in the front, and all these can be seen, of course, through the windows. So if minifigs were to walk by the shop, they'll be attracted by those sets. So that's basically the first floor or ground floor of my LEGO store. Let's go to the second floor. To access the second floor, we remove the roof just like a modular building. And here we get a chance to have a look inside the second floor. And the concept of this floor is that it's a VIP area. Or if you spend enough and get enough points, you can access the second floor, which is kind of a workshop tour. And this comes from the MiniFigure Factory, which I've incorporated into the build. So basically, if a minifig buys enough stuff or gets enough points, you can come up to see how minifigs are being made. And this is a computer screen to follow the process of what's going on. On this side, we've got some master builds of the Emerald Knight train and some other little builds, and that's GJ Bricks, who's taking a selfie with the train. More decorations on the wall, and on this side over here, this plaque came from the iconic VIP set, and I think it's fitting for this floor, really just telling you this is a VIP floor only. Some utility cabinets over there, and basically, of course, this is based on imagination. I don't think there's any LEGO store in the world who has such a VIP workshop area, but it'd be really cool if there was. But if your LEGO store in your city has one, please let me know and I'll fly there immediately. I hope you enjoyed this look at my 5-in-1 Super Combo LEGO store. I personally think this has turned out really well, and I'm sure it'll be a highlight in my LEGO city, at least for the minifigs. And I hope LEGO doesn't come up with another LEGO store set, otherwise I'll have to do a 6-in-1 combo store. Let me know which is your favorite part of the store and tell me in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, talk to you soon.